Everyone will be standing short. Let me get everything set up before we begin. Okay, that's all done. That's all saved. Close that. Connection seems good. No drop frames. Everything seems stable. So, let us begin today's stream. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another stream of Justice Trilogy. Woo! My name is Majorshepard, as probably known. I don't know why I felt like I had to say that, but just so you know who I am. Anyway, welcome to another stream. I hope everyone had a nice weekend and a nice break or whatever. Today we are continuing with our journey into Apollo Justice from the first game in the trilogy. Last time we had... Oh, I'm yawning. That's what happens when I still haven't woken up properly. Anyway, last time we had done the trial to find out the true murder of the poker game. After some normally convoluted stuff of figuring out that there was a secret passageway hidden behind a bookcase that a killer was able to get through, we find out that it was actually Christoph who was taking that and killed the guy because he wanted to implicate Phoenix for something. And he was not happy about being found out, but now he's gone to prison and now we are out of a job. We are just about to start the second case now. I think it's like Turnabout Corners or something. And we shall see what we can get done for today. We're probably going to see the intro cutscene again because, I didn't save it after that because I wanted to. Doing it like an episodic thing. But I think that's everything. Also, Apollo Justice is just like staring at people when he's looking for clues. So, that's creepy. And Phoenix is like a really big badass. Bad to the bone. That's the one. I had trouble remembering that phrase for a second there. But yeah, without any more waffling, let's get straight to the game and see what we can get done today. Follow Justice. Begin. Apparently, last time I played this was it was 3.8 hours, so technically it wasn't 4 hours the last case. It was 3.8. Released, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know. Make sure we're good. Yep, showing on there. Refresh this. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. So let us begin today's journey. Yay. Good game. 1957-17, 1957-51. Yeah, this is the one. Turnabout 2 corner. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. No, not Phoenix. Random guy playing harmonica. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops, a random gunshot in the middle of the air happens. You die. Seriously, that flash was nowhere near anyone. It was just floating in the air. Alright, June 15th. I think this is a month or two later. I think the last case was in April. So June 15th, 9:12 a.m. Right and Co. Law Offices. Oh, 2 months. 2 months have passed since that Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come out here. Honest. Oh, it's a mess. Here being the legendary Right and Co. Law Offices. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. I think I know who this might be, so I'll go with it. Ah, you must be for the interview, right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. Oh. Okay, I immediately want to leave. Bad pun. What's with this girl? Well now, shall I begin? Begin what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you may have at least one. Or you must have at least one. Well, I guess... defending? Defending. The usual talent, but it'll do. A little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead, show me. Defend. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back now. What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can always perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us. Not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they would be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Right and Co. Law Offices, right? Oh. I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? How do you not remember this random woman that came up to you and gave you a card? Came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you go read the sign out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial. That girl. The memories. Ah! Hello, sir. Please pick a card. That's right. She's my daughter. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer. So, what's your name? Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Ooh. I like this UI. Is that Noodles just standing up on its own? How did I miss that? I guess I'll talk. Right, Talent Agency. She moves. I don't remember if she moved in the original as much. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I'm a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, the other person our agency represents is... Right. Pianist extra... That's not one word, but it should be. It's pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're his, you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Get it? No. You'd be a sugar mom, but I get it. Yeah, no. I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? He's 15. Okay. Last time a person that was that age, they were treated kind of weirdly in the previous game. So, 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. Oh! That's my age. Well then. Or is it? Maybe it's all a magician's trick. Anyway. I'm sure there's a good explanation, I hope. I mean, 15... If he's trying to think it like I think he is, he's probably thinking like 15... 33 minus 15, which would be... 23... 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. It would have been 18. Why would he need an explanation for that? He would be old enough to have a kid. Granted, it might be seen as being a bit early, but you know, I've known people that have had kids before they were 18, so you know, whatever. Huh? About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Eh? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a pretty big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy. Right. That reminds me about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on a strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. It's not the Hottie Clinic, so at least I know that guy won't be there. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you! No. Oh man, I wanted to examine the room more. Is that the Steel Samurai? That's a lot of DVDs. Oh, these are DVDs mixed with CDs. And then this is big blue one. It obviously might be a Blu-ray disc, but it's very big. And some of these look like books, but that just might be me. There's also a tiny piano and another bottle of wine. Ugh. Or, well, grape juice, whatever. So this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh, God. I just said I wasn't going to see you again. Why are you here? This isn't the Hottie Clinic. I have to be back in his character again. Visitors, are you? Yeah, are you the doctor? Yep, Mr. Dr. Heapio's the name. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Shut up, man. Get out of here. Is this Daddy's room? Oh, yeah. Seth is gone on a running check. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Any places you'd like to get examined? Shut up. Shut up. The moment I said I was hoping it's the good thing we were going to see you, you show up and you make things weird. Doctor. The nurse was looking for you. Why? Isn't Daddy the cutest little thing in town? Yes, guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. I have completely forgotten his voice because I wanted to just forget this guy. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Right. Ooh. Oh, I like his song. No clues here. Mr. Wright's bed is really messy. Look how messy this is. You're just hopeless about me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempted to clean up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let a word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. Daddy, you snuck grape juice in again? I feel weird saying daddy. Let's just stop it. Ugh. The doctor said you weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. Oh. Deep sea mineral water. Well, that's fine, I guess. I switched to the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. This looks like a child's toy piano. Out of practice. Wouldn't want my fingers to get stiff. The pro always keeps his weapons close at hand. Shall I play you a tune? No thanks. How unfortunate. I'll so rarely get the chance to play. Probably because you're so bad. A swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. The Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai Electric Boogaboo. Little children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh? Like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Quite the collection. This is a kid's parents must really be generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. What does that mean? I mean, there was Cody who was like really mean to him until we like proved ourselves. And Pearl likes us though. Probably Pearls that he's talking about. Okay, now it's doing the one where I can drag it. It's weird. What's on the TV? Was that some sort of action hero show? Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Aren't these, like, supposed to be the death flowers? At least the Japanese version of death flowers? I think that's everything. Oh, there's even a bottle under the bed. Yeah, I don't see anything else. What happened? So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit and... You were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole of your head? Are you okay? I think the hair cushioned the blow. Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. How in the hell do you hit your head but only get a sprained ankle? He really is as lucky as they say. Then again, he's gone through worse and come out completely fine, so... There's something that, well, just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big! Not fat, but, you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. You'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. My foot. I'm stamping on it. I think that's what he said. Is that what he said? I'm not buying it. Oh. Okay. I accidentally clicked instead of whatever. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Tee. Oh, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate our talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. So, why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? Didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Hell, we're in big trouble here in the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. You don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent and the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. One of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. Why do I get the feeling that this is just like a shtick? That they're doing it to get me to do it. To help them in some way. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly? Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you lined up. Client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright. I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Alright, so who's this client? Ah, yes. Here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that is that Indochine or Indokine? I'll go with Indokine. Indokine pasta joint, Alden's Tays. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. Car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole. And zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. Almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into the telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves his jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office any time now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? And mark the scene of the tragedy on this map. X marks the spot. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So, he's going to make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Bam. I'm gonna present you my badge. My badge. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. I've marked the location of the accident on your map. Find the criminal who knocked me into that telephone pole. Can I present people? No, they've taken that away from me. Okay. Bye. Ooh. I like the 3D view where it like puts it to the side. At a perspective. 10:05 a.m. I don't know who this is. Hey, hey, hey! How long are you going to plan on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Oh, you're a noodle man. Immediately, you got a noodle ball on your head. You're the harmonica guy. How to do your voice? I'll just wing it. Hey there, Trootsy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client. Hey, so this is that Apollo fellow, eh? Oh, yes? The name's Apollo. Look at him here. His arms all crossed like that, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean literally, do you? The boss told me what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half-cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle... You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? Why are you calling him Polly? Oh, his name backwards is Noodle. Whoa. I mean, to be fair, he's got ramen on his head, so he would be more like... Nemer or something. No nicknames, please. And no, of course, I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Think you know the best noodle in town, Eldoon's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trootsy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Anything for you, Trootsy doll. Now I get to examine the room. Pasta? Whoa, that fork is floating! Nut. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? That right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real, that's when I knew. That someday I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of that piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from her reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway. No, the neighbors complain. I guess Mr. Wright really can't play. An old sepia tint photo of a man in a silk top hat. The magician from the second case in the second game? That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice, I guess. Nice. Guess it's good to have a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. How rude. A strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right. This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV, but why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. So I'm using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? It's not exactly what I'd call a welcoming decor. A blue silk hat, just like the one Trootsy is wearing. Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. That's thought from my mind, honest. I put it there so clients can see and know it's who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. That table doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, like, you can make the teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. Before your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to Darjeeling. Kind of hard to see the difference, I think. I mean, I don't drink tea, but I think the tea drinkers will be annoyed at that. That's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. What? People are still play with these things, you know. Really? I had no idea these were that popular. I'm not so bad with one myself, actually. I'm still learning. So can you really make someone levitate with it? Show me. Huh? I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? Don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. All these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One Trick a Day, Magic for Idiots. I think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Hey, she's got to start somewhere. Don't put her down, man. Oh, whoops, wrong button. I have a badge. You want to see? Hee-haw! Attaboy, way to flash him. Oh, Phoenix used to do that to my pops all the time. Your father? Yep, he'd whip out that bad boy and say, put it on my tab. You know I'm good for it. A tab at a noodle joint? Noodle joint? Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guys, Eldoon, the name. Noodles in my game. Secrets in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for 1.5 years. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodles to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. Aye, and a fool I was. I pushed it away. I'm becoming a pirate. Yar! I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh. There was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are? Right, destiny is the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So, last year, I started my noodle stand. 15th generation of Elden Noodles. So tell me more about Eldon's noodles. Don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty. Why, they're saltier than salt. Now I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pot stand during his attorney days too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a ball about now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? It was late last night. Doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. Even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then, this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep. My castle. Oh. Why is the music so tense? Maybe some bum carted it off? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without the stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good. Huh? Wait. What exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Curse, I make it so hot and salty 2 balls I'd kill a man. Then I really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? Wow, it's literally across the street. Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I've got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and a noodle stand thieves? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. The original music's back. Ah, listen to the lady's problems now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, Someone stole a pair of my panties. Oh. I had forgotten about that. Yay. Panties. So they were, stolen. Your, my panties, yes. Right. Panties. That's a crying shame. That is, Juicy Doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. Do I have to keep saying this word? Then a thief came and took them, my favorite. Oh, can I just say my favorite pair? I ran right after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. What is this discussion? A darn crying shame, yep. At least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. Why are we marking the same place that we are at right now? I'll be heading home too. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Apollo. Right. Did you help out Trucy Doll here too, you hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We have had no work yesterday, now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Well, the first on our list, Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay for us for this again? And the second item, Mr. Eldoon's request to find his stolen stand. For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine. To find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly. To the streets. Aren't you enthusiastic? How can I not be? Let's crack these cases. You and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see a hit and run, a stolen stand. And last but not least, stolen panties. Off we go. Adventure! Whoa, this place got wrecked. June 15th, accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. I mean, it's not really a mansion, it's more of a... What's it called? It's not pagoda. Japanese version of a mansion. I can't remember what it's called. Apollo, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there too. What's this person doing? Oh, hello. Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? How would I do her voice? My immediate was like, oh, you know, but I don't know. I might regret doing that kind of voice. Oh, well, here we go. Oh, you want something? I'll stretch in the same time. Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? Husky? I don't know how to do a husky voice. Oh, let's go. That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money. Ooh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kataki family mansion, little girl. Eh? You kid with the hair, you want something? Me? Not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kataki family. They're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. What about the one before? Or is that what was before? Like, in the previous game, they were talking about the guy, the guy that was pretending to be Phoenix, and him running over the daughter of someone that was from a mob family. Is that just a different family or the same family? I can't remember. If you're going to ask something, ask it, if you're man enough. Right. Yay, we whip into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitali. wife of the fourth head of the Kentucky family business. Friends call me Mr. Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney-at-law. Oh. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Guess we can talk first. The Kentuckys. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when you talk to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Gangst? Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course you couldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. I should have known. One of the capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using those too much industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess ever since this morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the incident? Around nine last night. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. I heard a crashing noise. And found your father drowning in a sea of paint. I feel like I've forgotten something. Let me check quick. No, we're good. We're fine. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint. And then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repainting our walls, you see? I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here in the cleaning up? Or why are you not out? Why are you out here cleaning up? Oh, read properly, me. What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Did you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Don't be such a lit stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see? The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public faculties to get rid of all this garbage. Now there's just the paint on the streets to deal with. Public facilities. I wonder if she means that trash can. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. Wow, what a big house. And the gate is so big. The Taki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. So cute. Oh, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Oh, how about Scales of Justice or a Lunar Lander? I'll pass, thanks. There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course, then you can make them clean up their own mess. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Ooh, wish I could say cool things like that. I bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Ducky. Brightly painted dragon. I don't get the feeling he's glaring at me. Those paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So I... No, don't tell me. It is better that I don't know. How do you move to the next one? Because I remember that in the previous one there was a button, but it's not showing me the button for it. It's only here when I can. Oh, hello. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now don't tell me where you can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my own way home. Please get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. It's not quite the determined old lady. Well, that's quite the determined old lady. I can't read. Personally, I'm a little bit more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? Oh, no, move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you go play... why don't you kids go play somewhere else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. I don't know, there's something wrong. Detective Sky, what? Detective Sky, we're fine, man. Nothing to report. It's you! You've grown up! What the hell? Who would have thought that a person from a DLC case or an added-in case in the English version or the 3DS version, whatever, would come and be in this? Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You hardly want to comment on how people are dressed. Oh man, I have to try and remember what a voice has while also making it sound older. And these kids are... Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Ah. Why don't you kids run along and play somewhere else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. With a dose of experimental Okay. Hydroxycellulodestrase. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out of the riffraff, if you would. Yes, ma'am. How are we about to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh, yes, that nice woman. But the bin. There's a big trash can in the way to the park. I guess we should check it out. The detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. The Merikits C. That clinic? They're like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? A side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, he took off this mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pockets for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? I say the slippers are probably the most important thing right now. And why do you have to carry one? Why can't I carry the other? Hey, Rafatron, welcome. Didn't get a notification. Well, that's YouTube for you. Sometimes it will do it, sometimes it won't for some reason. Even if you've got the bell ticked and all that. Sorry, but welcome, good to see ya. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in. Unless you want a face full of hydroxyl what's it? No dice. Why is it just a ball with leaks inside it? People Park. That's a weird name. People Park. Huh, kind of an odd name for such an empty place. Wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah, it says, donated by Big Winds Kitaki. You mean the Kitaki family built this park? It's so nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? A gangster building a park? Odd move for a crime boss. Who's here? You can literally see on the thing that it says this. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the pot leaf was removed. I got paint in my hand. Apollo. Oh, so you try to wipe your hand on my cape? I guess I can't read this just now. I will present these. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. Can I ask you a question? Oh, hey, Sean. Hi, welcome. Isn't that temporary evidence? Well, it's in the bin, so... What? I've already lost her voice. I had her a minute ago and I've lost it. What happened in the park across the street? Oh, yes. Quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago... Huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding. What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. We love plumbing in this house. Does someone happen to at your house too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow, I don't think no is an acceptable answer here, Apollo. Holly, Apollo, whatever. Do the voice. What voice? People are just gonna do the voice. I don't know what you mean. What do you want from me? So, what happened at your house? Bloomers, last night. Eh? I've got a bad feeling about this. A little plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen. God, why are we still on this? I'd completely forgot about this plot point. Now it's back. Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have got something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy and Mr. Kitaki's panties have much in common. I just imagine Mr. Kitaki's panties. Ugh. I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? Oh, hello, random woman again. The girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. What voice? Spark Brushel. I guess it'd be more like maybe a more refined voice, I guess. I can try. Hello, mother. She Kentucky too? Miss. Here, our flyer. Right? Anything agency? Anything agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Smoke popular girl voice. Oh, God. Be like attorney? Like that? Weird. Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I won't be so sure. She could read people. I already shown her everything. I think we might be done here for now. Maybe I can just take the... I'll take the thing for a moment and show it. See, it's like, yeah, actually, this was the car. There's a side view mirror with some paint on it on the trash can. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know? Should I swap the slippers with the mirror? Yes. Basically, it's forever expanding due to crappy bears. Yeah. Should I swap the evidence, Trucy, if you would? I'm on it. Mirror slipped into pocket. Torn off the car with the Mr. Right was found in front of Kentucky Mansion. Here you go. What about this? Can you tell me anything about this mirror? That's probably from the car that knocked that fellow across the street. Right, that makes a valuable clue. Well, that just makes this a valuable clue. Let me know if you find that car, would you? You splash Kentucky paint, you paid the price. And then I'll swap it back for the slippers. I can only carry one thing at a time, blah, 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 blah. Yes. Let's swap the evidence. Trucy, if you would, put it in my pocket. Woo! Again, why do I have to carry... Why do you have to carry one item? Why can't I carry the other one? New. June 15th, scene of the stand theft. So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where this stand was stolen from? I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey. Oh, hey. Look over there, a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with this sparkly entrance with a... What is this place, a hospital? There's a sign, Maractis Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. The thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties? I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. There you are, Sonny. Oh, it's Guy. There you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. Literally just got here. The longer you guys live around here, the saltier your victory ball gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Aye. Passed down from father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just a stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crushed stew pot, my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Look at his place, Apollo. Does he look like he'd afford a new one? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. Oh. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m., I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? Some people, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't make it burger joint. Maya's not here, so they can get away with it, I guess. It's a play on malpractice. Oh. It's sad we went from case 1 to this case. Ugh. I thought people loved this case. I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. You took everything? Oh, my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there's one left on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk those streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure as it is here. Wait, people liked this case? I mean, I was just joking, but there probably is someone that does. I have completely forgotten this case, so... Then again, I've forgotten a lot about this game. That's it. That's where the thief who stole my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. Why are we on this topic? That garage, right? Or the garage, right? You don't think the thief lives here, do you? I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is for my stand and my precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Find my stand. I'm begging you. It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious and also very, very dirty. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources. I think I'll take a rain check on eating here. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light, indeed. Mr. Eldoon's house is practically in the dark here. Guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. My broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. It seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra pennies. Or patience. This house is, well, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I lived here with my wife for many years now. It's got character though, just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. That's the place, right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and purdy with that blue tarp there. Do you use the plastic sheet to cover your stand at night? I see. You see? You see what? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest the thief knew that what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew that what was under the sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatches, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. This is yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, there's the hot and salt of my Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's going to taste like the noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away from my stand. Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging you. Bowl added to the court record. Custom-made Eldoon noodles bowl. You know, the spirals kind of remind me of, oh, whoops. Of, Hercules. That's quite a sign. I take it says new as opposed to old. Ah, you like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself and spruces up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. Doggy! Look, a doggy! Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Trucy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. And it's she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get a bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon. For Spoon's sake. Pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. It's just a vote poster? There's no couple extra pennies in Japanifornia. No, it's in the healthcare system. Own headcanon is that this guy that Maya and Wright go to eat noodles from. Japanese version anyway. Oh. Police. I understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Sorry miss, no going into the clinic a day. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no, nothing to see here. Move along. We'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor after all. And we should check out that garage. Garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? 3 shots for the price of 1. What? What? Oh, I'm here for a flu shot. Okay, well, we're going to give you 1 for syphilis and gonorrhea. I don't have either of those. Too bad. Looks like they have a special offer going. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now there's our chance, Paulo. Chance for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded and also non-logical. Looks like Frank saw it. It does, actually, now that you've mentioned it. It kind of made me thought of the guy, Mr. Blue or whatever his name was. The guy that was like trying to say all these like long words like splendiferous and all that. But instead of wearing pink, he wears blues. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Maractus Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. It must be quite profitable. Funny, looks like it's closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Why do they have a carpet and everything? It's a clinic. It doesn't need to be this fancy. Red White, that's him, yeah. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I'd bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. A police car got there this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell the neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It's just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. Wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Well, there's not much else I can do here, so... to the garage. This skeleton has no neck. Kitty! This is the place. This is the place the Panty Snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy? Could you try not saying panties so many times? Yes, please. Hold on a minute. It's missing a wing mirror. Something off about this car. Let's take a closer look. There's a phone there too. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. It's golden? I didn't even see the color. I was just too busy looking at the neck. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Garage found in the miraculous clinic. Garage beneath the car. Who could have dropped it? Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue? Let's see. I don't have it on me right now. Not that I can think of. No? What are you smiling about? Oh, I wasn't smiling. It was the dust in here. I thought I was going to sneeze. Achoo! Oh, don't make voices that are... Achoo! Oh, you're so misleading then. I even love a Rosberg calls him Whitey. Yeah. I know yawns are contagious, but sneezes? Well, I'm sure there's got to be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. I'd probably get that clue if I had the freaking... Wait, no, there was something else there. That reminds me. I once read a record case of that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Eh? Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. Yes, I remember. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow. I remember the case recording whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah. What? Wait a second. These are your... Are these your... Ah! My panties. What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really, don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. Phrasing, but sure. What are those? Yeah, those are not panties. Those are bloomers, if anything. My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa! Where'd that come from? How did that ball get in your panties? The panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Oh, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Orage. Putty tat. Hey, kitty cat. Here, kitty kitty. You made me meow. I'm suddenly remembering the kitten from the last case of the second game, and I missed that cat. I miss all the cats. It's not coming down. You do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Oh no. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? How's that different from a regular ladder then? It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? We've reversed. We've become the mire, and Trucy is now the phoenix. Oh my god. I still can't believe we're still going on about this stupid stepladder business. Someone's in there. Oh, it's just a gold-plated human skeleton. Just a human skeleton? And painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving up from the box behind the skeleton. This place probably just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. Yeah, like, for me, I was looking at it, but I wasn't actually looking at it, because I was like, oh, it's kind of yellow because of the sunlight, so it makes it look gold. But no, it's actually gold. No, I don't want to go in the car. I wanted to look at the front. Yeah, there's no other thing. So I actually need to go back to the thingy. Where are you? There you are. Blah, 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 blah. Swap. Blah, 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 blah. And then move. Even Wright's ancestor did that. Oh, great. Hey, look at that. The mirror's been broken up. Now this is a clue. Very good. Blah, 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 blah. Show evidence. I think I do have just the clue you have in mind. I've got in mind. What? That's not what I clicked. I was all the way on the other side of that. I'm over here. Who's here? It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. Don't. There's a bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Ah! What? Are you okay? Just a little joke. Don't scare me like that. You mean don't shock you? Zap. Get out of here, Trucy. You're scaring me. Take that! My clue is this. Ooh. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. Ooh. I like this song. Why are there so many good songs? At least he had multiple subjects. I guess we could check it out. 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't it go in a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something or someone. Well, looks like we just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo. Huh? What is it? Now that we solved this case, should we go report to Daddy? He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. I guess I have to go to the agency first and then... Yeah. June 15th. Also, Rafa, Sean, and Sean, you missed the best moment. I literally said that, oh, we're not going to see this guy again because at least it's not the Hottie clinic, so we're not going there, so we'll be fine. And then the moment we got there, he was there, and I had to do his voice again. Please stop. Yo, how's it going? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you young'uns on the case. Let's old Daddy get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. A bowl! It's actually a relief to be so thoroughly ignored. Actually, I'd never examined this. Let me examine it quickly. Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. It's kind of odd, though. What is? I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone in itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. But thanks. Finally, some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They did drop their phone, after all. Kinda figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. Turn it on. Yeah, it's weird. I'm always used to a phone having the power on the side, but it doesn't have it. Oh, what's going on my... 1 second, my headset has gone weird. Did it turn itself off? Yes, it did. I don't know why it turned itself off. 1 second, I need to check my phone now. My headset. What's the power on this? 66%, so why did it turn off? Oh, whatever. I do love that that Wright and Apollo sharing this game. Yeah. Look, my panties, they came home to Mama. Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Trucy specially ordered those. A startling display of parental concern. I'd hate to have to buy a new pair. Ugh. Breaking up a lot, am I? Let me see. Let me... Weird, because it shows that my connection is fine. Is it YouTube again? Sort yourself out, YouTube. Yeah, no drop frames, no connection loss or anything. If it keeps happening, do let me know, and I'll try like seeing if unplugging and replugging my microphone works. But it might mess things up, so we'll see. Right. Make that a not so startling display of cheapskatedness. Is that even a word? So this was the thing that led you to the car. Yes, sir. The mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed. Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say I was the one who made solving the case possible. All good now. Okay, cool. You don't get points for knocking off a car mirror. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently it was a doctor from the Maractus clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Maractus clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. Do they sell chicken? Is it illegal chicken? How do you make an illegal chicken? It's like got tattoos, it's really buff. It's got a gun hidden somewhere. I'm just picturing it. Looks ridiculous. The Kitaki family? He did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. It looked like something had happened in that park. Ah, a body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find the noodle stand. What happened to professional courtesy or curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Might hit him up for some reparations. A little illegal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Eh? Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help you with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. June 15th. Oh, it's you again. Hello. You're that woman from the Kitaki place. Yes. I knew it. I knew something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita... what? Alita Tiala. Your name is the same thing, just jumbled up. Okay. Sadly, Trucy had the best dad in the series. Yeah, right. Phoenix, right. The best dad. I have a request. Well, first things first. An attorney's badge. So you really are a defense attorney. Please, I'm counting on you. I need your help. Survived getting punched, tasered, whipped, getting coffee at him, falling off a bridge, freezing cold waters, hung into the air by a car. Invincible? Your request. Let me guess, something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now what? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you could call him. Her name is an anagram of Little Wing. Oh. Okay. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? So, what's your story? You frequent the Gikaki mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son. So he's a gangster. Yes, but the Kitakis are legally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the life, gangster life. Or live the good gangster life. I think you're on the something. Miss Kitaki, or Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your dad would care much for that. What happened? I believe I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name is Waki Kitaki. If you change that to a P, his name would be Pocky, and that would be better. I brought a photo. Well, that's quite the photo. I have to say, he looks like a freaking dumbass. What is this character design? It looks awful. I just noticed he's got the picture of the blue badger. Why has he got a beard? What is this? I get it. They're trying to make him look like a fox, but he looks freaking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get off my screen. Get him off my screen. I know he could be powerful and menacing, but he's so cute. Ugh. Fuck. I could not look at him anymore. I'm actually crying. God. A magical deadbeat is still a deadbeat, but magical. Oh. What if he's the boss's only son? Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. Right, my first solo defense case. Try and boss his son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. A letter of request from Alita Tiala from the legal defense firm of her fiance, Waki Kitaki. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. I'm not sure I understand, I'm sorry. No, it's me who's sorry, really. Sorry. Look at this bowl. Or this phone. Or these pair of panties. Or bloomers. Mirror? Letter? I hope that's okay. I've never written a letter of request before. Oh, it's fine. I should hope it's your first. I should hope it's your first. If we take this, we'll be able to investigate the scene. The fact that they're still using this song, even though it's like from the first game, great. I can go straight to the detention center, or... I think they wanted me to go to the place first. Let's do that. There's a bike there now? Oh, there's a spiral on it. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Ah, it's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Talia must have used the Kitaki stationery. I assume this is the woman. It's her again. So, excuse me, coming through. Oh, no, it's not. It's you. Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? Right, so I have been told to not do a German accent for this guy, and I will accept that. So, I'm going to make him German. No, I'll make him Russian. I must say. No. I guess I could just do... He's wearing kind of like punkish clothes, so I can try and give him like a punk vibe. I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa! Mr. Gavin? The German voice. No. He even says French. He even says German words. Come on. Ah, Fraulein. What is this sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes? The policeman fellow officer here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I'll take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Aha, very well. This way, Fraulein. Whee! she's having a time of life. Whee! Murder scene! He's just a Europhile. Yeah, but everyone knows Europhiles act like Germans. And they're secretly German. Hey, what about me? What's this for? On that note, enjoy the investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. Who was that? Eee! Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. It's probably now it's probably the girl. I need. Okay. That's me coughing, not sighing. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glamorous fop always getting in my way. Anyway, this is a scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? Emma! I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis always has the says that this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime whereas it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. I miss innocent Emma! Now she's just mean! Although, to be fair, she did have a sister who was kind of similar, but probably more strict, so... I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, what happened? Detective Skye? Quiet, please. It's snack time. What the hell are those? Are they supposed to be, like, nuts? I think they're supposed to be, like, chocolate-covered, cashews or something. Oh, I don't need to do the munching noise. Cool. She's also become a foodie, I guess. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years and they won't give me this position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Detective Skye? Quiet, please. Snack time. More munching. Skip! Skip! Rapid munching! Okay, I'm not probably gonna get anything out of her. What if I give you my badge? If you could spare a moment to take a look at this. Can't you see that I'm extremely, extremely busy? Eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I'd say. This is going nowhere fast. Even Apollo was like, better stay clear of Emma. Yeah. Fine, I'll just look at the scene then. Why does this only say ramen, 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 and rice ball? Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look, that stand. It says Eldoon. I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand, at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Why is it just a box that says salt and it has a leak on it? That's not... Oh, whatever. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check out what he came here to find, at least. In the main series, she has no competition, but DGS has Susato, Gina, and Iris. I guess I don't have anything else to do here right at present. Made one progress just to get stonewalled again. Oh, she's gone. While I'm here... There's a big wastebasket by the park entrance. You aren't going to search through the trash? I don't think we need to. Oh no, please, knock yourself out. Don't mind me. I'll be waiting over here. Just so we're clear, searching through trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay? I don't get to swap back for the slippers? Oh, man. Looks like that woman's still causing trouble. Look, no one goes in. That means you. Oh, what's that difference? Let me go. Ow. Oh. Sorry. That's it. I'm suing. But I might change my mind for $5. What is she? Some kind of con artist? I swear, if that is old bag, please do not bring it back. Not getting anyone to the crime scene. The guard at the entrance is humming a song. He's got rhythm, actually. Maybe he plays in a band. Okay. Guess we can go tell Eldoon about his stand. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. Hello? Looks like he left. We found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Alright, then I guess I have to go to the freaking detention center then. This place is a lot more detailed than in the previous game. I remember this guy looking very weird and flat, and this camera not being this much of a square. Holly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. For a lawyer, this is it, the place where the battle begins. You need something? Yes, we're attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. Could take a while. Drat. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. Damn, I want to look around though. That security camera is looking at me. I wonder if they tape all of this. The security guard, he stands here watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure if he's breathing. Because they can't animate such a background character. Alright, let's see what Phoenix has to say. June 15th. Oh, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly. Didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem? No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? Now that is a problem. Huh? I've given up to the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. So mean. So what about this defense quest? It's related to the murder in the People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. I don't get the feeling that you orchestrated this whole thing. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. I mean, you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady wouldn't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? Lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. And yet she calls me a child. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy, too. The other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucies. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked like just Mr. Gavin. What? What was that sentence? He looked just like Mr. Gavin. There we go. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Javier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Javier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Don't fall for him, Trucy. Don't. I don't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out here? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble with investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to the detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. His name just means piano. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright was mentioning. Let's take a look. Huh? Whoa! It's the fingerprint stuff. You know what this is, Prusy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what the white powder is. And then we were arrested for carting drugs. I know what it is, but... Sneezing? That's me. Sorry about that. Ow. That hurt my nose. Hey there. I'm here to give you your white stuff. Does this ring any bells? Ah, is that... It couldn't. Where did you get that? I bought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how did you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, did you say you were... Or who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks? You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Because she likes, right? Ooh. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was the body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, that was what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop, or a gangster, or a part of the black market, or you came from a different country that allows guns, or you can make your own gun, or you can get a BB gun, or, you know, there's many ways you can get a gun. I don't know why they're saying, oh, it's more difficult in this day and age when everyone uses guns. What are you on about? No, she only has room in science in her heart. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Merakitis, or Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Time of death, June 14th, 10 p.m. Cause of death, simple bullet to the temple. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. Also, she's a massive Edgeworth fan, too. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come up here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand owner is... me. I am the noodle stand owner.
Take that!
Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodle, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this parts of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. Literally, same age as you. What are you on about? That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. What sort of person was the victim, anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? Starting to see a connection here. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for the crime scene. Detective Sky, I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. What's this smug look? It's just a smug... Why they can put guns in kids' shows without worrying about kids would get them and use them. True. They're using Apollo Justice's old voice, right? I'm not sure. We have to wait until he comes up again. Came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh. Were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. So yes, you were studying abroad. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensic expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his, by any chance. Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Eh? The witness is called the police, and they'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. Yeah, because that case wasn't canon until this game made it canon. Yeah. What? Man, I just keep remembering the last case of the first game and how much I liked it. It's just stupid. Can you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, though through an unrelated issue. I told the detective about this case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. Emma's case. You know, the one with the whole finding out about her sister and all that. But why? Don't ask me. Look at my badge. Ah, an attorney's badge. Reminds me of when Mr. Wright was still defending. Everything I have now is thanks to him. Remember to help as many people as you can. That's your job. She's right, Polly. Let's make a difference. Something wrong? No, nothing. I actually felt inspired for a moment there. Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you may need more than just a scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. Why did that sound very rude? It's like, I don't think I can help you scientifically. You think you need a psychologist or something. That's what it made it sound like she was saying. I'm showing you everything and you will look at all of them. Fingerprint analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science. Doesn't just talking about it leave you breathless with excitement? Oh yes, breathless. Actually, it does sound kind of interesting. Let me know if you find any evidence that might have a print or two, alright? Pal Maractus, 46, male, estimated time of death, June 14th, between 10:15 a.m. or p.m. and 10:45 p.m. Cause of death, damage to brain resulting from bullet wound, point of interest, entry point, right temple. Why is it so screaming face on this? That doesn't look very appealing. Huh? Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon's spelled his name backwards on this side. I think that just says noodle. As in Eldoon's noodles? Huh. Oh, I get it. So the name of this store is the same wherever you read it, forward or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S. Then how about a store called Team Meat? Close, but that would be Pain Mate. Backwards. And what kind of store is that? Why, a store that sells meat? It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. All the stuff gets thrown out when I do this. And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, obviously. It says Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper lantern that looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up our 3 cases. That's right, congratulations, Apollo. And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. Nothing new. Blue tarts have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those! Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarts here after all. But why? This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The body is the victim of already been removed. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What, you think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah. Taking care of business. Little plum Kentucky style. Try not to sound too eager about that, please. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Actually, no, it's a knife. A shiv is a man-made knife made out of crap. Like, you take a piece of metal, you just sharpen it to a point. That's a shiv. Or a screwdriver, that's a shiv. That is a knife. Ooh, lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of unknown gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh, look at this. There's a handprint on this shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks to that case now. Ah, I love it. See, there's more than a fingerprint. More than one fingerprint there. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Probably the darkest one. Right, let's get detecting. Oh, she's practically glowing with excitement. I can't read. You sounded really offended over that knife and shiv. Okay, this is my lingo we're talking about, okay? We called them shank, like you shiv a shank, and you shank a shiv, and you stab someone. I live in the UK, okay? We're all about knives, apparently. Anyway. First, sprinkle on some aluminium powder over the print. The press a space like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminium powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use R and... Wow, amazing. It's like magic. Isn't it, though? I'm starting to worry about you after these streams. Right, let's give this a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. Okay. Is this what you meant? Gotta cover the entire thing. Alright, so now you have to blow. I'd imagine that, like, for Apollo doing this, he doesn't dab it, he just turns it upside down. He just goes, whoop. Here we go. Good clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police officer has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint these belong to. It doesn't sound like as much as fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person who you think the print belongs to. Probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. It's your knife! Wait a minute, isn't this our old print from the previous game? Nice! Practice. Gavin, Tati. Yeah, I kind of figured. It does the same thing too. Comparison complete. Match found. So, the fingerprint belongs to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science, it's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. The trial hasn't even started yet and I'm already losing. Oh, whoops. bin. There's got to be a clue around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear. Be some shit if it was Gavin's. Yeah. Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Could they have been stolen too? Well, we know that Plum's ones have been stolen, so... Who's added to the court record? So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it will do. You have to witness and a knife with Prince. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. See where the Trailblazers took their inspiration and love of trash from. Yeah. Why is it still shiny? The knife is sticking straight into the ground. With the defendant's fingerprints on it. Which means... I think he stuck it into the victim? I don't know what he did, but I don't like it. Well, if it's straight in the ground, that means he probably dropped it. Like, maybe there was a gunshot and he was like, oh, damn! And dropped the knife and ran off. He does look like an idiot. Benches line the river running through the park. Ah, little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water. The river's a little deep for splashing, and a little dirty. And it probably has signs that says do not swim. Well, they could have listened to the water and pretend they were playing. I'm just imagining now, like that old lady that was trying to break in, we just see her in the background just walking down the road or something. And she's just so happy. And there's a policeman chasing after her. Alright. Is she back yet? No. Right, so here, and then detention agency. We'll probably start ending this episode soon. At least this part. The victim died from a gunshot, I think, but the fact that the accused had a knife means he meant to do harm. True. Attempted murder is still attempted murder. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kentucky himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you. You're the one on the way out, old. Ah, they're here. Oh, hi. Whoa, this guy radiates power. Power with a cute apron? Oh man, I'm gonna have to try and do a Godfather voice, but I don't know how to do that. You walkies lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wings Kentucky, 4th head of the Kentucky family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If you were found guilty, that wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? Oh, my God. I gotta give him a stupid voice because he just looks like a moron. You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to Glink. I like it here. You must be walkie. A G's not a G until he does it hard time, Bizuki. Bizoi? What? You'll see when I get out of here, things will be changing. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You at me, I don't need no trial. I did it. think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client. We made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun, at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight, I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. To be continued. But the nut father is nicer than I remembered. Yeah, he's quite nice. Considering he's a gangster, and a head honcho of the gangsters as well. Day 1 trial day. I'm just going to save again. To be safe. Save complete. Right. And I think that's actually a good place to stop. That was a lot done. That was a lot longer than I thought it would be, but yeah. Stop there. We can pick this up on Thursday. Bam, 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 bam. I want to get to the settings so I can get out of the game. There we go. So, we shall stop there for today. We'll pick this up on Thursday. We will continue on. My voice is hurting. I think it was that last voice that did it, the Godfather one. It's hard to try and do that voice. I don't know how he did it for the film. But, we'll learn. It was a good game. We'll see how we can do next time. So, thank you all for joining. Good showing as usual. Thanks, John. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad people are enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. I hope everyone enjoys what I do, regardless if it's this or something else. But, yeah, until next time, thank you all for joining as usual. Like, follow, subscribe, do that bell notifications. You know when I next stream. I know that there's sometimes they don't work. I don't know why and why they haven't fixed that yet, because that has been a case for years. But yeah, be sure that it's still working. You're still subscribed, because sometimes for some reason they'll just randomly unsubscribe people from YouTube channels. But, yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. If you want to help support me directly, there's links to Patreon and tips. They do help a lot. And if you do become a patron, you get your name added to the patron list, where I give you a shout out at the end of every stream. And I thank you for the continued support, and I greatly appreciate you, like I do with Hiroru Okuni. And, yeah. Until tomorrow, where I come back with God of War, y'all take care. Have a nice rest of the day. And y'all take care of yourselves. I said that twice. Double take care of yourself. But until next time, have a good one. Bye, Sean. Bye, Rafatron. See you next time. Bye.